Hello all, thank you for coming to this presentation. I am wearing a Hawaiian shirt because it is 70 degrees out in Texas. It's also February. Years ago, I started on this project that I was about 15 at the time. That's crazy to me. I had been playing around quite a bit on Scratch and just decided, you know what? I'm gonna do something ambitious. I'm going to make a game based on the story of Mirror of Souls, one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands of all time. Well, a couple weeks ago, I finally finished it, and I even got a pastor and student at United Theological Seminary to kind of play through it and give me a review on it, some of his own thoughts, and it turned out really well. So in this video, you'll get to see the whole game, play through it, a couple of notes and conversation about it afterwards, and at the end, you'll even get to see how you can play this game for yourself.
Little update on that. Just a teensy little hiccup in the plan. I've not been able to upload it. I've been working on this for a while. The project has 17 sprites on it, which I'm beginning to think might be part of the issue. But the main issue is that I've had to take it from Scratch 2 to Scratch 3. So if anyone out there might know what they're doing better than I do, please don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid. Please help me. So the plan was to put the link at the end of this video, but that obviously has fallen through, but I still wanted to get it out there. I put it on hold so I could try to figure out what the issue with this is. But I need to go ahead and get this out here. So what I'm going to do, if I find the solution, I am going to upload either a video or a short, something with just a little update to let y'all know that it's ready, and I will provide any sort of link or way to get to it that you will need. I will give all the instructions in that, so you won't have to worry about that. But at least this will be up. So please enjoy.
This is based off of the Theocracy song that I played at church one time. And
Mirror of Souls.
Yeah.
But you had to shorten because it's 30 minutes long and you only had 5 minutes.
Yeah. Which
Gotcha.
Then I took 8. So we're going. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you control it. You just click on there.
Is this the song playing?
Yeah.
All right. Use the arrow keys to explore an area. Don't let your files drop to 0. Listen and watch with an open mind. Yeah. My name is Michael. Chapter 1, Hall of Mirrors. So I just walk around. That's weird. Okay, changing clothes. Went from greatest chapters of your story. Heck yeah. Got some money going on. It's not letting me go anywhere. I guess that's on purpose.
Maybe.
I'm stuck in the rain, in the dark. Okay, here we go. Light shines into this. Now I can go forward. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That was real frustrating for a minute. I'm not sure I want to go any further, man. Can I go back? Let's see what happens. I'm just going to walk off the cliff. Oh, nothing. It gets me out of 10, it takes over. Okay. He's crying. I must get across. That's why I'm crying, old man with no face. The light is my only hope for escape. When I saw the chasm, all that hope was lost. Behold, I built a bridge for you. Only the truth is freeing. It's a pretty cool rope bridge. Oh, he will see how we enter the hall of truth. The Hall of Truth, Chapter 3, The Truth Revealed. Move forward and click on your reflection to reveal the truth. Michael, behold thyself. Oh, here we go. So now when I click on that?
Yeah, you click on the reflection.
I got ugly quick. I won't let me run. Alright, I am running. If I let off of it, it slows down. See?
Yeah.
I'm trying to run. Who am I yelling for? Where are you? Am I talking to the guy with no face? Well, yeah. It's better being a storm than being chased by your own zombie. What the heck is that? Yeah, I want to know too, buddy. What was that zombie that wanted to eat my face? It says, all men as they are, just a zombie. Sad reality is that they have chosen it. Saw yourself in the mirror. Yeah, he took a step back. Wait, no. This is the truth, and I don't want to believe it. Every mirrors. So this guy with no face is wearing the priestly garments, huh? Is that what that's supposed to be?
If you notice, he has scars here, and earlier he had them on his side.
So I kind of see where this is going. I kind of know the song.
Right.
Part of me wants to say no just to be ornery.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah. Is it something you can come back to and change your mind later?
You'll
start the whole game again.
You'll have to start it over again. I'll show you what happens. If we say yes now, then I can show you what happens if you say no later. After.
All right, I'll say yes now. Then.
All right.
It made me cry. I seen my soul in the mirror. And I'm broken. That made me cry too. Really? What if there's another zombie monster that wants to eat my face again?
It's a little different now.
I know. The dude with no face is me.
Let's talking about, Jesus Christ letting, like, our soul is now his, and that's accepting of it. So
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once it's like on the day of judgment, common Christian vernacular is that all that God will see when he judges us is the righteousness of Christ. We've taken on the image of Christ to heal the broken imago Dei within us.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense. I was just making jokes.
Yeah, I could tell.
So
I could tell.
Why did you choose to go with a faceless?
So that was not really in the original song, but it does say that Jesus, when he first shows up back in the storm, right?
Yeah.
It calls him a stranger. And so the narrator doesn't know him, clearly. But I was playing around. Well, one, I suck at graphic arts. And two, I was trying to do something that didn't look exactly like the depiction of Jesus that everyone knows.
You didn't like the Anglo-Saxon white Jesus?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to differentiate a little bit, but I just couldn't find something to land on. And so I just went with that. So I was like,
okay. I just didn't know if there was a spiritual reason you thought of.
Well, to answer that, no. But you could look at it as like, I mean, his blood washed our sins away in white as snow and all that. But we don't know what he really looked like, and that's not really the point.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it was interesting though, because I could tell it was Jesus. Number one, I didn't notice the nail scars till you pointed them out, but the wearing the priestly garment, it's like, okay, I kind of figured it was Jesus. Well, yeah. I mean, just because I know the story of Scripture and all that, I figured it was Jesus. But I thought it was neat that you had the priestly garments on him, of all things. And then when you point out the nail scars, that was pretty cool. The faceless thing, though, to me, it was kind of like, Christ reveals himself to each one of us, and he comes to us in different ways, different fashions. And I think the reason we have the Anglo-Saxon Jesus is because people want to identify with Jesus, and so they kind of bring him into their culture. So you go to other cultures, there's different pictures of Jesus. So having the faceless Jesus kind of allows us our it's not really interpretations, but our understandings of Jesus within our culture, without saying, hey, hey, people in Africa, did you know Jesus is an Anglo-Saxon white guy? You know, it just doesn't work right. He's got blonde hair and blue eyes. No, I don't think so. So I thought that was a nice touch, actually. Just even though you didn't have a spiritual reason for getting there, I like that it came out that way. That was a pretty cool idea.
Okay, that's good.
So,
and yeah, the priestly thing, I was just thinking of like the different roles that Christ fulfills. You know, I mean, he came as the suffering servant, which is why he kind of starts out in these ragged clothes. And then there's one point where they first start having the conversation of what was that in the mirror. He's still wearing the rags, but they're kind of torn away at the chest, and you can see there's something.
I didn't even notice all that.
I did, just because I did all the stuff for it, but and yeah.
The first time I noticed what he was wearing was when I said, "Oh wow, priestly clothes."
Yeah.
So, was that the first time the priestly clothes showed up?
Yeah, when it kind of zoomed in on him for a second, and that's the first time it showed it.
Oh, okay.
It kind of hinted at it before that, but that was the first time it
yeah, well, once I noticed it, I started trying to think, like, did he have that on before? I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, whatever.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Anyway.
I like it. But what happens if you say no?
Yeah. I'll have to go through it again, but I'll just speed run it. It'll take two minutes. Other thing is when we have the QuickTime player recording this, it makes some of the other animations a little bit slower. It doesn't affect most of it, but like when that door kind of whooshed in there, it's much faster without the recording going on.
So all the music in this, is it pulled from the album, or is that some of it you playing piano?
So there's actually a piano cover of the song on YouTube that I pulled from, and so yeah, someone beat me to it.
I'm glad you put in your name if you're going to say no instead of mine.
Wait, crap. the amount of times I had to test all the timing and stuff and the coding, this is definitely, I don't know if anyone has done anything this ambitious on Scratch ever before, because apparently there's a website you can all upload them to. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, though. I'd have to research it more. So I don't know if it's one of those things where like anyone who looks at it can edit it. If it's one of those, I'm like, no, I put in too much work for that. But I'm sure some of my youth group friends will get a kick out of this.
Especially if they know the song. I will admit, this part was a little frustrating. So I was like, I can't go anywhere. What am I supposed to do?
So the lyrics of the song, when it gets to this point in the story, it's like talking about how he was out there for hours and just ready to just give up. And so the frustration was kind of I kind of wanted to show that, because I originally had it to where you could just immediately from that just go and walk there. And I was like, well, that takes like 5 seconds.
Yeah, so he's wearing just like, I see the scar on his side there. And he's just, I see the scar in his nails, in his hands, the nail scar.
I know what you mean. It's like, I wanted to make it look like it's fresh, like he just now paid the price. Which, I mean, he's building the bridge across the chasm, kind of building the bridge to the truth, to God. There's another website of like someone who analyzed the lyrics of the song. Matt Smith is a genius.
Yeah. So. That you click on yourself.
Yep.
You got taller and uglier.
Yeah, notice the great graphic artwork of him running.
I also thought the word run was written in blood.
Yeah.
So what is the floating head?
Shock factor, really.
Oh, I see. His clothes are torn away a little bit. And the scar's not as fresh.
Yeah.
The wounds aren't as fresh, I mean.
There's this guy on YouTube I've been watching called Ryder the Omniscient. And it's ironic. But he's around my age, I think, just a couple years older than me. He talks about he dissects Christian and faith-based movies on what works and what doesn't.
That'd be a difficult job.
Yeah, but he does a pretty good job at it. But he points out that Christian art shouldn't be whitewashed. And so,
and here you are whitewashing Jesus in a different way than we normally do it.
Way a different way. So, yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
He keeps his hands out, though. That's great. That's like a grace. God's grace never ends, but we can choose to end our game early, I guess.
Yeah.
Game over. Game over.
Yeah. I totally didn't get my sound effects from YouTube.
That's all right.
Stay strong in the faith, brothers and sisters. Okay, goodbye.